Welcome to today's game to the U15 Major, Bage Valley Wildcats and the Bandits. In net today for the Wildcats, number 29, Tatum Ennis. In net for the Bandits, number 1, Jerome Doucette. On offense for the Wildcats, number 21, Benjamin Rude. Number 9, Grady Rolls, and number 20, Austin Robichaud. On defense, number 15, Trip Greeno, and number 2, Connor Keating. On offense for the Bandits, number 12, Marshall Hayes, number 8, Nate O'Coin, and number 15, Joseph Ayotte. On defense, number 22, Jackson Cambus, and sorry, I messed that up. But on defense, number 5, Cale Parsons. Now Greeno going the other way. Picks up that puck. Stops up with it. Puck cycled down low. Martin trying to pick off that pass. Can't. Puck stretched ahead. Ennis shoots it to the corner. They're chasing it down. Burke had a breakaway if he could get to that puck. Martin moves that on the side for Gallant. Martin gets that puck back. He has it. Trying to pass that across. Just going to miss the mark there. Move back to the point by Cameron. Bandits defense going D to D. Moved ahead. Tipped in by Burke. Burke going after it. Back to pick it up in his own zone. It's Gavin McLaughlin. Wraps that around. Grabbed now by Greeno. Greeno up ahead, trying to get that to Howard. It's going to ice that puck. .13:04 left to go in the first period. Shots 3-0 for the Martello Wealth Bandits. Off the draw, Bandits get a shot off, but puck scooped up now by Ferguson. He's wheeling with it. Gets it out of the zone for the Wildcats coming in. Takes it down the side, trying to break through the middle. Knocks over one of the Bandits' defense, but he does get that puck knocked away from him. McLaughlin trying to go pick that puck back up. Good hit there by Ferguson on McLean. Trying to move that puck to the middle there. Chandler. Puck held in, though. Wrapped around Howard. Bumps it to the middle for Ferguson, and he is skating up with it now. Comes in down the side, trying to get a shot off. Blocked by Parsons. Ferguson with it again, taking his time. Up top, right back down to him. From Keating to Fowler. Fans on his shot. Comes over to Gavin McLaughlin to Ferguson. He moves that down low, going for a change. Howard up to the point for Fowler. Fowler with it in the neutral zone. Cuts back, looking for some options. Moves that over to Keating. Back to Fowler, up to Robichaud. Now Robichaud to Howard. Back over to Robichaud. Comes in down the side, trying to get a shot. Knocked away from him by Parsons. Going back for that puck. Gets a hit on Harris. Harris behind his own net, trying to go to Parsons. Now Smith with it. Bumps it to the middle. Wheeling with that puck, Burke. Burke makes a move, comes down the side, picks it up, dodges a hit there from Rolls. Rolls falls over. Move to the middle, Burke has it, and good hit, knocks that puck away. Keating wrapped around the zone. Bandits hold it in, and puck scooped up by Keating, trying to get out of his zone. Gets it up, Rolls pressuring now, moved ahead by Robertson. Wildcats back in their own zone. Puck moved to the side, tipped in by Gallant. Battle for the puck at the point. Greeno with it now, back in his own zone. Stops up. Cutting back, looking for an option. It drops that for Diebel. Diebel with it now. Moves it up ahead. Grabbed by Gallant. Gallant dumps it in. Martin on his horse, trying to get to that puck. Can't get there first, but Gallant picks up the loose puck. Taken away from him. Bandits trying to move it the other way. Gallant gets it back, trying to put it down low. And Bandits move it over to Ayala, trying to break out. Devil holds it in. Martin bumps that down low. He's knocked over. Lonergan trying to pick that puck up down low. Bandits move that up the half wall and trying to flick it out of their zone. Puck goes up and hits the netting. 10:09 left to go in the first period. Off the draw. Stewart with it. Stewart moves that over to the side. Hayes trying to get it out. Puck cycle down low. Picked up by McLean. McLean moves that back over to Hayes. Stolen by Ferguson. Ferguson over to McKay. McKay sends that behind the net. Picked up by Gavin McLaughlin. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to get a shot. Deflected, and that goes up and hits the side near the scoreboard, so we got a whistle. 9:41 now left to go in the first. Off the draw, Ferguson gets it and knocked away from him. Grabbed by Hayes. Ferguson hits him, trying to steal the puck. Hayes gets it pinned on the boards. Gavin McLaughlin in to help, gets it, knocks it free. Trying to step up there, Bartow Kelly, taken past him by Burke, and then on the back check, Kelly accidentally trips him up. Kelly going after that puck on the boards there. Good battle from him, trying to step to the middle with it, Bandits. Wildcats get a touch on that puck and a whistle. Going to the box for the Wildcats, number 16, Victor Bartow Kelly. 2 minutes for tripping. Unfortunate there for the Wildcats. Burke makes a move around Kelly, and then he just turns and starts to back check. Good play. And then Burke cut right back in front of him as Kelly was skating back, and he tripped on his stick. I mean, like, obviously it is a penalty, but it's unfortunate. Not like it was a stupid penalty. It was a good attempt to get back and recover, and it just unfortunately ended in a penalty. Going down to the boards there is going to be Robichaud, but the puck comes out behind the net. Doucette with it. Doucette moves that over to Harris. Harris coming up. Pass up through the middle over to Young. Young gets it back to Harris, over to LeBucky. He gets it into the zone, behind his own net now. Keating trying to get it out. Puck bounces past Parsons. And change coming up. Behind his own net. Parsons over to LeBucky. LeBucky over to Burke. Burke coming in with speed. Gets around McKay. Coming in. Eddie slides it 5-hole on Innes. So power play goal there for the Bandits, but it was a Wildcats started off good, and then I don't know what happened. It looks like their defense got caught a little high, and then a long pass just kind of led Burke into the zone, and defense could not get back in time. Ferguson with it now over to Rude. Rude has it into the zone. Grabbed by Rude, moves that back. Greeno to McKay, back over to Greeno. Makes a spin move, wheels it down the side, enters the zone. Going for a shot, hits a stick up into the netting. Ozone draw for the Wildcats, looking to tie it up here halfway through the first period, trailing by 1. Shots 5-0 for the Bandits. And Wildcats, they had some attempts, but like that one keeps hitting sticks and going high. Puck down low, grabbed by Harris. Harris hit by Gavin McLaughlin. Up top, shot from Greeno, first shot of the night. Rebound, Rude, second shot, and cleared away. Just boards and out, Robertson goes. And McKay hit by Burke. Puck freed up, but Greeno recovers. Gets that to Gavin McLaughlin. He moves that in the zone. Rude with it. Throws that towards goal. It almost slips in past Doucette. And in his own zone now, wheeling with that puck is Camus. Camus with it, takes it down the side. Coming in, rips a shot. It's going to just miss. Line can't be held, but thrown in by Hayes. Ennis stops that behind the net. Picked up by Fowler. Fowler over to Keating. Keating gets that to Lonergan. Lonergan over to Gallant. Gallant moves that into the zone. Picked up by McLean. Lonergan coming in. He gets his hits dodged. McLean still skating with that puck. Making his way down the ice. Dumps it in. Ennis leaves that. Grabbed by Fowler. Fowler up the sideboards. Lonergan has it. Battling for the puck. Young with it. Moves that to the slot. And shot from Camus goes post in past Ennis. And another goal here for the Bandits, and Ennis, nothing you can do. And I don't know how Camus had that much time to begin with. But when you give a good player like Camus that much time in the slot for a shot, he's pretty much bound to score. And it wasn't even like over Ennis's glove should have made the save or anything. Like, it post in. Like, that's a hard shot to save. Icing called here. Puck coming back to the Bandits' end. Off the draw, Rolls to Diebel, back to Rolls. Rolls going for the shot. Hits some skates, and now Stewart has it coming the other way. Gets it into the zone. Ennis out of his net to stop it. Moves that around the boards. Rolls, bumps that ahead. Robichaux going after it. Lebucky with it. Robichaux trying to knock that away from him. Lebucky holds on to it, skates ahead. Up to Stewart. Stewart over to Burke. Burke cuts back, holds on to it. Across to Robertson, to the middle, tipped towards the goal by Cameron. Grabbed now by Gavin McLaughlin. Can't quite get around Lebucky. Bandits just offside. Puck moved into the neutral zone. Robertson has it. Puck over to Cameron. And now Ferguson with it, coming ahead. Pushes that over to Howard. Howard with it. Cuts back to McKay. Trying to move that down low. Past blocks. And now Cameron with it. Bumps it ahead to Young. Young knocked off that puck by Ferguson, but then he steals it as Howard tries to pass it up ahead through the traffic. Bandits can't hold the line, and then in the neutral zone, Parsons falls over. Gavin McLaughlin on his horse, trying to catch up to him. Puck over to Harris, coming around the net. McLaughlin throws his weight there with the hit. Ferguson on the hit, gets tripped up after it. And putting his teammate offside there is Schlender, but he moves he dumps it into the zone, and Keating tripped up. Ferguson comes back, throws a big hit there. Fowler trying to get up to Howard, but held in by Harris, moves back down low. Keating coming around the net with it. He's getting hit off the puck. Good hit by Ferguson. And now grabbed by McLaughlin. He fires that in the bench. Scoring the first goal of the night for the Bandits on the power play is going to be number 9, Max Berg. For Berg, 22nd goal of the season and 45th point, sorry. Getting the assist, number 16, Liam Lebacki for Lebacki. That will be his 4th assist on the season and 6th point. Puck now battles behind the net. Martin steps out with it, wheeling. Yes, 3:30 left to go on the clock. Over to Lonergan, trying to go back to Martin. Shot 6-2 Bandits. Martin hitting the head there. Looked like that one did not feel great. Puck skips past Dibble. Dibble has it. Loses it on the blue line, but the Bandits offside. Luckily for the Wildcats there. 3:12 left to go in period 1. Scoring the second goal of the night for the Bandits. Going to be number 22, Jackson Camus. That's his 23rd goal on the season and 42nd point. Getting the assist, number 8, Nate O'Coin for his 11th assist. And 15th point on the season. Also getting an assist, number 21, Nathan McLean. Fourth assist on the season and 7th point. And now grabbed by Robichaux, trying to wheel it down the side. Knocked off that puck by Hayes. Bandits down low, regrouping with it. Pushed up ahead by McLean. Burke with it, trying to make a pass across. Cam was trying to pass it. Knocked down towards the net, out of the air by Hayes, and a whistle goes. Ozone draw from the Bandits. 2:27 left to go in period 1. Already leading by 2, and off the draw, bump back to their point. Over to Camus. Camus going to fire it down low. Going to pick up that puck. Ayot can't get there in time. Rolls, moves it out to Rude. Puck in the neutral zone now. Ayot with it, loses it again. Rude trying to go down. The ice can't. Saucer pass picked up by Robertson. Robertson with it. Moved it way ahead. Ayot with it. Bandits offside again. And D-to-D pass almost picked off by Robichaux. Rolls coming in now. Seals the boards. Holds that puck in. He has it. Back to Robichaux. Shot misses. Fowler trying to hold the line. Camus picks it up. Skates back in his own zone. Does some crossovers. Gains some speed. Makes some moves through the middle. Comes to Ayot in the slot. Trying to make a move. Knocked away from him. Fowler picks up the loose puck. Trying to go to Rolls. But Rolls changing so he doesn't touch it. No icing. Waved off. Bandits pick it up. Long stretch pass. Ayot with it. 4-on-1. I mean, he is the one. So he just dumps it in. Now Bandits changing. Wildcats stretch it up ahead. Howard trying to make a move. Can't get that puck around Harris. Moved back into the zone. Keating with it. Around the boards. Grabbed by Gavin McLaughlin. And at this point, I'm just going to start saying McLaughlin because there are two McLaughlins on the team, but one of them's on a ski trip. So the only McLaughlin today is Gavin McLaughlin. Wrapped down low by Greeno. Howard going to pick it up. Moved down low. McLaughlin with it. Knocked away from him. Greeno trying to win that puck near the ringette line. He does. Walking the blue line with it. Knocked away from him. Good back up there by Keating. He just slaps that puck into the zone. 30 seconds left to go in period 1. McLaughlin on the forecheck. Cut back there by Harris. Harris has it. Comes around the net slowly. Over to Stewart. Stewart with it. Moves that around the zone. Ferguson with it. Shot that comes high. Picked up by Greeno. Greeno with the shot. blocked. Howard going after it, knocked away from him. Keating trying to go to the middle. Howard cross-checked away from that puck and flicked out of the zone by Harris as the period ends. So far after one, 2-0 Bandits. The shots 7-2 for the Bandits as well. We'll be back with the second period in about 2 minutes. And we're back to the second period of the game between the U15 Major, Bage Valley Wildcats, and the Martello Bandits. So far after one, Bandits leading 2-0, 3-on-2 now for the Wildcats. Martin to the outside for Gallant, back to Martin. He's holding on to that puck, looking for an option, trying to go up to Keating, picked off, coming down the side with that puck now. Young down the right side to the middle. Hayes going for the shot. Good stick check there by Greeno. Wrapped around the boards for Lonergan. Up to Martin. Martin trying to poke that past McLean. Can't. And it's going to hit someone in the bench. Unfortunate whistle for the Wildcats because it looked like they were about to go the other way, 2-on-1. Out the draw. Puck getting moved around the zone. Canvas with it. Puck down low. Trying to move it up to the point. Rude going with it. Rude chasing after it the other way. Grabbed by Labaki. Labaki moving around his own net. Trying to move that up the wall and keep going with it. Picked off by Rude. Trying to get it to Robichaud though. Can't. Now Greeno picks off a pass coming in on a breakaway on Doucette. Makes a move. Tripped by Doucette. Hits the post. And oh my, I have no idea how they did not just score there. Now, Cam was coming in on breakaway. Innes with the poke check, can't put that puck in. Coming down low. Puck freed up. Trying to move that to the middle. Slapping at it, and it gets through Innes' 5-hole. And that looks like another goal for Camus. And Greeno had a breakaway, beat Doucette, and I don't know why. It looked like he hesitated for a second, like there was an open net. But I don't know why he hesitated. I don't know if he did, but then he got tripped by Doucette, and I'm surprised it wasn't a call. Bartow Kelly with it, his pass picked off, gets the puck back up to Howard now, and he gets it poke checked away from him before he can even enter the blue line. He moves that into the zone now. McLaughlin trying to free up that puck. Pinch there by Kelly. Keeps the puck in. Moves it up to Ferguson. Lets one fly. And Doucette keeps it in. And now a penalty coming up on the Wildcats. Going to the box for the Wildcats is going to be number 19, Gavin McLaughlin. 2 minutes for tripping. So now second power play of the night for the Bandits. Scored on the first one after about a minute. We got 17 and a half minutes left to go in this one. So let's see what's going to happen here. Puck over to Robertson with it. Move to Burke. Burke with that puck. Wheeling with it. Has some speed. Rolls, hits him, knocks the puck away. Now trying to move it over to Cameron. He skates into it. Has some speed. Down low to Burke. Burke slides that back door. Nice save by Innes. Rebound. Trying to get picked up there by Cameron. And Rolls moves it out of the zone. Doucette stops that from Robertson. Robichaud follows him behind the net. Knocks it away. And battling for it. Puck freed up by the Bandits, now moving the other way. Camus to Cameron. Cameron stops it, and puck knocked away from him, grabbed by Greeno. And Greeno sends that down the ice. Still 40 seconds left on the power play for the Bandits. Scoring the third goal of the night for the Bandits, going to be number 15, Joseph Ayot. That's going to be his 6th goal and 9th point. Getting his 2nd assist of the game, number 8, Nate O'Coin. For O'Coin, that's his 12th assist on the season and 16th point. Still 20 seconds left for the Bandits. They enter the zone, lose it quickly. Ferguson now up to Martin, knocked away from him, but it's a good try. Bandits sent back to their zone. They got that puck down low behind their net, moved up ahead. Camus with it. Power play expires. Even strength now. Down the side, Camus shot. Innes going to hold on. 15:50 left to go in the second period. $15.50 left to go in period 2. Unsuccessful are the Bandits in their power play, but they still trail by, but they still lead by 3. Shot from Parsons, no tip, almost skips in past Innes there. Took a weird off the ice. Puck moved to the slot, fanning on it is Young. Rolls trying to get it out of the zone. So he's knocked over there by O'Coin. Grabbed by Robichaud now. Robichaud coming in with some speed. Takes that down the side. Can't get Robichaud with that puck back. The first time he got knocked off the puck by Chandler. Robichaud steals the puck from Chandler now. Moves that down low for Rude. Puck in the middle for Rolls. He's going to lose it there. Grabbed now by Rude. Sends that back. Trying to move that ahead is that McKay. McKay now with the skips over someone's stick. No icing though. Bandits come down the other side. Young with it. Pushes it through. Gets past Keating. Puck picked up down low now by the Bandits. Good hit there by Greeno on Chandler. Puck bounces in front. Swatted away by Innes. Rolls with it over to Martin. Martin has it. Coming the other way. Trying to make a move. Just gets sat down by Hayes. But he gets the puck back, tries to make a move immediately. Puck stolen, and now pass up to Burke. He's on a breakaway. Fowler on the back check. And what a move around Innes. Gonna get that one in. And Burke on his move. He toe dragged it in, faked the shot, and then shifted his weight to go to the other side. Innes followed him, and then he quickly cut back and put it in the open net. And he did this, and Fowler was right behind him on the back check. He did that quickly enough that Fowler didn't catch him. Good move by Burke. Good effort by Innes and Fowler, but unfortunately for the Wildcats, Burke's going to make it 4-0 Bandits here. Still 3/4 of the period left to play. Burke coming in again, makes some moves through the middle. Fowler with the stick, knocks that away from it. Now Ferguson coming down the ice, takes a shot, rips that high. McLaughlin trying to pick it up down low. Bandits swoop in, steal it. Coming down the side is McLean. Puck coming down low now. Fowler with it. To McLaughlin. Puck knocked free. Grabbed now by McLaughlin. McLaughlin has it. Coming down the side. Lets a slash off flying. Doucette with the glove save. It looked like for a second that it was a good enough screen that it might slip in, but Doucette looked pretty confident in his glove there, so maybe it's just my angle. 13:36 now left to go in period 2. 12-5 are the shots for the Bandits. They lead 4-0. Off the draw, Keating pushes that puck away. McKay with it. Moves that up to Rolls to Robichaud. 2-on-1 with Rude. Shot, and he misses. Now Camus with it. Never mind, slips past Camus. Skating after after Keating. Keating with it. Makes a loop, cuts back, trying to buy himself some space. Over to McKay. McKay up the boards. Rude has it. Ahead to Rolls. Rolls gets on his horse there. Picks up that puck. Robertson coming in on him. Puck flicked over to the side. Moved to the middle now. Skips over Campbell's stick. And Bartow Kelly puts that into the zone. Puck passed way ahead. Debo has it. Across to Bartow Kelly. Moves that down the side. Robichaud going after. Puck slips past Lebucky, but good hit from Robertson. Knocks Robichaud off, and now Lebucky has it. Cuts back, trying to gain some speed. Too much pressure from the Wildcats. Pass it over to Robertson. Stolen now, put down low, and thrown to the middle. Tipped on by Lonergan. Good pass by Robichaud. Now on the back check, McGuire. Puck coming to the middle, shot comes high. Grabbed by Bartow Kelly, skating with it. Good move to free himself some space. Now he just chips it, going after it. Gets around Parsons, frees that puck up down low for Martin. Martin trying to wheel with it down low. Puck knocked free, and the ref knocked on the net. Now to Bartow Kelly in the slot, just misses. Diebel down low. Lonergan trying to grab it. Skips over his stick. Harris picks it up. Puck pinned in the corner now. Bartow Kelly down low. He's knocked over. Puck coming up. Diebel is going to free it up. Trying to pass it over to Martin. Just puts Camus on a breakaway. Coming in on Innes. And what a move. Innes. Good move there. Innes trying his best, but I'm pretty sure 3 of the 5 goals are breakaways. So not much you can do as a goalie. Scoring the 4th goal of the night. It is 5-0 now, by the way, for the Bandits. Scoring the 4th goal of the night, though, for the Bandits. Number 9, Max Burke. For Burke, that's his 2nd goal of the game and 23rd goal on the season, giving him his 46th point. Nice stretch pass up to McLaughlin, coming in one-on-one on Parsons. Dodges Parsons' hip, but Parsons gets enough of him to knock that puck away, moves that up to the point. Getting the assist on the 4th goal is going to be number 12, Marshall Hayes. For Hayes, that's his 13th assist on the season and 14th point. Also getting assist number 17, Drew Cameron, for his 18th assist on the season and 34th point. Puck down low. Harris just cutting back. Finally, they free up the puck. Move to Karen in the middle. Knocked down, but he gets it over to O'Hearn. O'Hearn dumps that in. Grabbed by Greeno behind his own net, and he's going to come out with some speed down the right side, and he mishandles it. Gets around Slender, though, anyway, and he's still going with it. Taking it down the outside. Stops up, and he loses that puck. Ferguson down low for Howard, and Howard gets it knocked away from him, too. Puck getting moved the other way. Rude chips it over to Ferguson. Now Ferguson coming in. Shot, and he scores. Ferguson comes in, and he does have some pressure, but he has enough space. Rips it just below Doucette's glove. That's going to make it 5-1 now. Wildcats on the board with just literally 1 second under the halfway mark in the second period. Off the draw, back way into the Wildcats zone. McKay has it below the goal line. Shakes off a hit, picks up that puck. Makes his pass up to Rolls. Rolls doesn't have some space. Soft dumps it into the zone, so no ice. Rude with the pressure. Grabbed now by Robichaud, trying to get it to Rolls. Move down low, grabbed by Robichaud. And puck pushed ahead. Trying to skate into it. Chandler and Schlender at the line, just going to dump that in. Keating has it now. Keating with it, up to Rude. Rude just going to tip it in and let it go. Lebucky trying to quickly turn that around. Pass picked off by Robichaud. I think that's Lonergan coming in after him. Yeah, Lonergan falls over with Lebucky, gets up faster, gets the puck, comes in and rips a shot on Doucette. Nice save. And now making some moves in his own end. Making moves in his own end there. Stewart wheels past almost all of the Wildcats. Coming in 2-on-2 with Burke, and Burke accidentally goes offside there. Not like it's going to be a costly chance to give up, as they are winning 5-1. But maybe that will matter later on. Scoring the 5th goal of the night for the Bandits is going to be number 22, Jackson Camus, unassisted. That's his 2nd goal of the night, giving him 24 goals on the season and 43 points in total. Shot by Burke, blocked by Greeno. Now Martin with it. Martin over to Greeno. It's a 2-on-2. They pass it to the trailer. Gallant slides that down low to Greeno. Greeno up to Lonergan. Lonergan shot hits a stick up into the netting. Whistle. 8:17 left to go in the second. Ozone drawn out for the Wildcats. Puck move behind the net. Pushed ahead. Shot tipped in by Yulitz. Grabbed now by Diebel. Diebel with it. Drop back. Skating into it. Ferguson. Long stretch pass up to Howard. Hits his skate. Bounces right to Robertson. Unfortunate there. Greeno now back in his own zone. Moves that to Ferguson. Ferguson takes the ice he's given. Now he's gaining speed. Camus back. Knocks him away from the puck. Ferguson gives him a little spear there. And Bartow Kelly creates a turnover in the neutral zone. Howard shakes off a hit. Puck down low, though. Held on to by Parsons. Picked off by Greeno. Now Bartow Kelly trying to work something down low. McLaughlin in front. Howard can't get the shot off. And penalty coming up to the Bandits. And Bartow Kelly, good job to pinch there. He creates offense and draws a penalty. Good play by Bartow Kelly. So now 4 minutes for head contact for number 3, Braxton Robertson. First penalty of the game for the Bandits, which means first power play of the night for the Wildcats. See if they can shrink the lead. Scoring the first and only goal, first goal of the night. Of course, it's the only one. First goal of the night for the Wildcats, number 11, Tommy Ferguson. That's his 22nd goal of the season and 30th point. Getting the assist, number 21, Benjamin Rude. For Rude, he has 4 assists and 9 points on the season now. Martin To McKay. To Greeno, all the way across to Martin. Shot, nice save there by Doucette. .20 into the power play, 3:40 left to go, and it's 7 minutes left to play in the second period. Shots 14-9, score 5-1. And like I was saying, Innis, like, all of these goals, pretty much, nothing he can do. 3 breakaways, 1 point, 1 shot from the hash marks, and it's not like even a shot on the rush. He was sitting there and he got the puck, and there was no pressure on him. Like, those are going to go in. And then a scramble in front, and his defense couldn't clear it for him. So Innis not playing bad at all. It's just a lot of not great defensive plays overall from the Wildcats here, and that's why they find themselves down 4. Greeno with it now. To McKay. To Martin. Martin. Over to McKay. Over to Greeno. Taking his time. To McKay. Moves that down low for Martin. To McKay. Shot. Hits a stick. Bounces behind the net. And that's going to get iced by the Bandits. 3 minutes exactly left to go in this one. And McKay with it over to Rolls. Rolls picks it up. To Ferguson. Ferguson with it across the line to Fowler. Moves that in. Tipped on by Gallant. Gallant with another shot. And nice save on the play there by Doucette. .235 left to go on the power play for the Wildcats. 5:54 left to go in the second period. Off the draw, puck coming up top. Nice saucer pass. Ferguson with the shot. Hits a stick, bounces up into the track. .228 left on the power play for the Wildcats. Off the draw. Gallant trying to grab it. Battle for the puck. Scooped up, sauce pass. Fowler with it over to Ferguson. Ferguson has it. Moves that to Rolls. Rolls to Fowler. Fowler. Rolls dishes that over to Robichaud. Robichaud stick handling. Loses the puck now on the wall. And that's going to get iced by Hayes. And it's out of his net. Moves that to Ferguson. Ferguson has it. Coming the other way. Down the right side. Shot hits a body, deflects wide. Puck moved up top. Grabbed now by Lonergan. Moved up to the point. Moved across by Ferguson. Over to Martin. McKay. Martin. Ferguson. Shot. And it's going to be gloved and covered by Doucette. 1:26 left to go in the power play for the Wildcats. 4:46 left to go in the second period. Out the draw. Battle for the puck. McKay has it. McKay over to Greeno. Greeno with it, making some moves. Puck coming down the side. Greeno to the middle. Lonergan with the shot. Over to Martin. Martin with the shot. Rebound. Spits out. And now Stewart with it. Moves that ahead. Coming in. Applying pressure on Innis. And Yut moved over to Greeno. Greeno picks it up here. Over to McKay. McKay has it. Okay, to Greeno. Greeno has it. Dropped now for McLaughlin. McLaughlin making moves. Loses the puck. McKay with the pinch. Moves it down low. Lonergan trying to get there. Gets a hit on Harris, but Puck still iced anyway by Bandits. McKay has it. Sorry, Innes has it. Now McKay has it. Passed up to Greeno. Greeno enters down the side. Ahead to Martin. Shot. Nice save by Doucette. And puck moved down the ice by Innes. Sorry, down the ice, and Innes grabs it. Not by Innes, by the Bandits. Now puck ahead. Robichaud with the stick on it. No icing. Still 10 seconds left on the power play. Puck moved out of the zone by the Bandits. Rolls with it. Trying to get that over to Greeno. To Fowler. Up to Greeno again. Sorry, Ferguson. Ferguson down the side. Coming in. Across the rolls. And what a save by Doucette. 3:10 left to go in the second period. Very surprised that Rolls did not score that there. Pass across. Doucette. Nice job. Just roll across, make the save. And Wildcats do not capitalize on their 4-minute power play. 3:10 now left to go in the second period. Shots for 16-14 Wildcats, but they find themselves trailing 5-1. Off the draw. Puck moved ahead. Fowler with it. Dropped. Grabbed now by Greeno. Greeno up to Robichaud. Robichaud has it. Shot from Robichaud and nice save on the play by Doucette there. 2:50 left to go now in the second period. 17-14 are the shots in favor of the Wildcats. And I don't think I'm pretty sure the Bandits this period only have like 3 or 4 shots, but maybe they have 7. I'm not actually sure. One of those, now Canvas has it coming in on McKay. Chips it past him, wheeling. Bartow Kelly, good back check. Doesn't knock that puck away from Canvas. Canvas sends it in front, tipped on goal by Burke, and nice save by Innes. Now puck sent down the ice by Wildcats. Icing, but that could Innes some time to take a breather and reset. Off the draw. Bartow Kelly moves that around. Gets it past Burke. Now Rude with it to Martin. Martin trying to get that ahead to Greeno. Puck sent in front. Well, trying to get in front of Martin. Doucette gets a stick on it. Now Canvas has it. Burke coming up the other side. Over to Burke. Burke coming in. Stops up. Trying to get across to Canvas. Innes going to get a stick on that. Puck down low. Freed up. And Bartow Kelly going for a skate here. Gets around Camus, getting some slashes. And he's going to force the red line, dump it, and reverse Camus too. Puck now behind the net. Bandits with it. Harris moves it ahead. Kelly with the pinch. Puts a lot of pressure there on the Bandits. They cough up the puck. Now Greeno up to Bartow Kelly. Has it in the slot. He's going to dump it. He got a change. Bandits trying to get it out. Held in by Greeno. Walking down. Shot. And Doucette caught it under his pad. Greeno trying to hit that low corner, and Doucette dropped. It looked like he dropped too late, but he got it at just the perfect time to cover it under his pad. 1:28 now to go in the second period. Off the draw. Moved out by Young. Young coming in, and Innes just going to cover it up. Off the draw. Howard with it, making his way down the side. And he's going to throw that into the zone. Puck passed ahead and pushed into the zone. Debo with it now. Moves that towards. He just throws it out of his zone. Hits the lineman. Stops perfectly for Ferguson. Steps in with the shot. Puts it high. And he picks it off down low now. In tight on Doucette. He probably could have walked out front there, but he takes a shot. And Doucette with the save. Ferguson going after it. Battles for the puck. Knocked free. Shot from Greeno. Shot from Howard. Doucette right now is playing excellently with some saves here. And now LeBucky takes his ice. McLaughlin forces him to dump it. Ferguson steps up there for the hit. Greeno moves that to Diebel. He takes the hit. And Diebel trying to get it out. Held in now by Young. And puck sent in front there. Nice pass from Schlender. But fans on a shot a little bit. Stewart. Greeno spin move. Shakes off a hit from Stewart. 6 seconds left. Greeno coming down the ice. What a move. And he gets hooked a bit. Loses control of that 1 second. And that's going to be the end of the period. So far after two, Wildcats trailing 5-1 to the Bandits. But they lead in shots 20-16. We'll be back with the third period in 10 to 15 minutes. Welcome to the third period of the game to the U15 Major Bage Valley Wildcats and Martello Wealth Buccaneers. So far, Martello Wealth Bandits, not Buccaneers. So far after two, Bandits leading 5-1. Shots 20-16. Wildcats in the box right now for coincidentals. Number 22, Jackson Canvas, and number 21, Benjamin Rude. They each have 2 minutes for roughing right at the end of the period. And now stepping in, shot. It's going to miss wide there. Good try there by the Bandits. And now taken by Greeno. Greeno coming in. Toe drag release. And he goes top shelf on Doucette. Greeno coming in. Nice shot. And he's just going to shelf that one over the glove of Doucette. 5-2 now. And Wildcats starting to fight back a bit. Off the draw, Ferguson with it. Sends that down low, is going after it. Coming in. Big hit on the play there from Ferguson. Stewart with it, bumps that puck to Cameron. Cameron wheeling, gets past McLaughlin, then he slides that over to Burke. Back to Cameron, shot, hits Innes, then the crossbar. It goes up and out of play. Off the draw, Robertson with it. He moves that puck down low. Moved up to the point, shot, blocked by the stick of Keating. Keating trying to go the other way, trying to make that pass over to Howard. Gets intercepted, now to Burke in the middle, shot looking for the hat trick. Rebound, nice save by Innes on the shot from Cameron. And 8:28 left to go in the third period. Great save by Innes there. That's what I mean. Like, his save percentage this game might not be doing so great, but he is playing well. Good save on the play. And off the draw, moved up to the point. Lonergan trying to get it past McLean. And now Schlender with it, shoots it to the middle, like literally to the middle of the zone, not even towards the net. It's going to hit, the shot's going to hit McKay, drop down, puck still in the Wildcat zone. McKay with it, up to Martin. Martin fans on his pass, just sends it into the zone. Hayes gets hit on him, and a penalty coming up. Now I'm going to the box for the Bandits. Number 12, Marshall Hayes, 2 minutes for interference. I guess the ref thought his hit on Martin was late. So 17:55 left to go now in the third period. Another power play, second of the night for the Wildcats. They didn't get much done on their first one. And now at the point, McKay trying to move that down low. McLaughlin frees it up, battle for it on the boards. Martin comes in, up to McKay, across to Greeno, over to Martin. Picks it up to McKay, over to Martin, coming in, sends that down low for McLaughlin. Down low for Martin. He comes in on Doucette. Trying to go back toward Lonergan. Hits a stick. Skips high. Cameron with it. Grabbed now by Greeno. Greeno's pass hits a skate coming towards the goal. Doucette's going to cover that up. 17:15 left to go in the third. 1:20 left on the power play for the Wildcats. off the draw. Trying to get a puck down low. Grabbed now by Fowler. Fowler has it. Near the top. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson's pass. Getting it intercepted. Fowler back now to Ferguson. Ferguson up to Rolls. Rolls wheels. Taking it down the side. And Robichaud offside on the play. And good momentum. I mean, the Wildcats had the momentum coming in 3-on-2, and then Robichaud goes offside there. So now changing up the units again. They have a minute left on the power play. 16:54 left to go now in the third period. Off the draw. Greeno with that over to McKay. Back to Greeno. Greeno trying to come in down the side. Trying to get in. Hits a body. And drops to Ferguson in the slot. Shot barely high. And moved down the ice now by Smith. Picked up down low by McKay. McKay has that over to Greeno. Greeno with the cutback. To McKay. McKay with it. Trying to cut back again. Back to Greeno. Greeno wheels down the side. Makes a cut back. Ferguson on it now. Back to McKay. McKay with the shot. And knocked high by McLean with his hand. Greeno wraparound. Gets that. Sorry, Ferguson wraparound to Martin. McKay to Martin. Martin getting pinned by Slender, but he moves it to McKay. Across to Greeno. Even strength. Greeno steps in. Shot just misses. Ferguson trying to recover here. Good hit on Robertson, but puck grabbed by Camos, and he loses it. Lonergan coming in. Can't get around McLean. Picked up now by Robertson. Ferguson to McLean. McLean moves that to Burke. Martin steals it from Burke. He has it out in his own zone. Takes it down the side. McLean pressuring him. Martin knocked down. Moves that up to the point. Greeno, not Greeno. Well, Kelly was pinning the wall in case it got rimmed. So then when it came up the middle, couldn't quite get there in time. Camo's controlling it down the Wildcats' end. Still has it, circling all the way around. Takes a shot, hits Bartow Kelly. He's trying to send it up the wall. His winger not there, but it does hit the Bandits defender staying in his zone. Grabbed now by Burke. Drop for Harris. He steps into his shot. It's going to miss. And Parson fans on his attempt to put that puck back down low. Big hit on the play there by Keaton. Good tie up by Bartow Kelly in tight to make sure the coin doesn't get that puck in. And shot tipped in by Keating. Shot coming to the net. Keating tries to block it. Changes the direction just enough. That's going to pop past Innes. Now it's 6-2 for the Bandits. And off the draw, puck getting moved around. Passed ahead, Smith with it. Sent down low. Cameron going in, trying to pick it up. Battles ensuing. And freed up now by Wildcats. Greeno circling, he picks it up. Nice cut back. Greeno still has it. Bumped ahead, McLaughlin with it. Flicks it in. Puck now down low behind the net. Robertson moves it. Grabbed now by Lebucky. Lebucky has it. Turns, passes that ahead, just pushed out of the zone by Smith. Now over to Fowler. Fowler with it to Rolls. Rolls gets it down deep. Now Robertson skates back. 13.5 minutes left to go in this one. Robertson holding on to that puck. Over to Stewart. Big hit by Ferguson. Drops Robertson. Puck moved ahead to Cameron. Cameron with it coming in. Gets around McKay. Steps in. Shot. Innes gets enough of it to direct it aside. Battle on the boards. Puck over to Howard. Howard gets it out of the zone. Hayes skates back. Picks it up. Ferguson coming in fast. He moves that up the boards. Passed up to Stewart by Schlender. Stewart coming in. Shot goes high. McKay trying to grab it. He knocked over now by Stewart, but they both fall. Puck coming around the boards. Ferguson grabs it. He is wheeling. Trying to get around McLean. Barely onside. Drops that puck for Gallant. Knocked away by Schlender. And up ahead to Chandler. Chandler coming in. Skits around Diebel. Diebel knocks him over, though. Good hit there. And Innes covers it. And taking a slash at Innes after the play. Going to be number 12, Marshall Hayes. I think he got a penalty. And going to the box, yep, number 12, Marshall Hayes, 2 minutes for slashing. And he gave Innes a jab. An unnecessary one. Ref not having any of that. So scoring the second goal of the night for the Wildcats is going to be number 15, Trip Greeno. For Greeno, 15th goal on the season, 26-point. Martin controlling it now on the wall. Power play. McKay over to Greeno. Shot and hits the glove and set up into the scoreboard. Getting the assist, number 9. Grady Rolls for Rolls, 6th assist of the season. And 11th point. Also getting the assist, number 20, Austin Robichaux. 9th assist on the season and 10th point. And off the draw, sent down the ice by the Bandits. Cameron beats Martin back there, but Martin keeps it to the outside. Shot on Innes. Nice save by Innes. Moved ahead now, Lonergan with it. Lonergan trying to go ahead to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, good hit there on Harris. Innes stops it behind his net for McKay. Scoring the 6th goal of the night for the Bandits, number 5, Cale Parsons. For Parsons, that's going to be his 2nd goal of the season and 5th point. McKay with it over to Martin. Martin going for the shot there, grabbed now by Lonergan. Grabbed by Martin up top to McKay. McKay moves that across to Greeno. Shot from Greeno, hits a stick, goes high. Martin with it to McKay. McKay back to Greeno, over to Martin, up top to McKay. Cross to Greeno. Still 45 seconds left on the power play. Lonergan with it down low. Around for Martin. To McKay to Martin. And he's knocked down from behind. McKay to Greeno now. Shot, he scores! 11-11 left to go in the 3rd period as Greeno gets that one in up high. So, like that, 3rd goal of the night for the Wildcats. An offside call. Now it's 6-3, and this isn't going to be an easy comeback, but there's definitely a possibility. So Bandits not necessarily sealed away in this one, but it is strongly leaning in their favor. Scoring the 3rd goal of the night for the Wildcats with his 2nd goal of the night, number 15, Trip Greeno. For Greeno, that's his 16th goal on the season. 16th goal in the season and 27th point. Fowler with it. Over to Robichaux. Robichaux coming in. Shot! And he just misses wide. Fowler stops it. Getting the assist, number 3, Bentley McKay. For McKay, 15th assist, 17th point. And also getting the assist, number 8, Hunter Martin. For Martin, 11th assist and 20th point on the season. Puck dished over to the outside. Ferguson with it to Fowler to roll, steps in tight, and he rings the crossbar. He rings the iron. Oh, good try by the Wildcats. Wildcats really turning up the pressure here. Bandits, I don't know if they're slowing down or the Wildcats are speeding up. Ferguson trying to beat Robertson to this puck. He knocks him off it, grabs it, trying to pass it in tight, coming around the net with it. Trying to pass it in tight again. Lebucky blocks it. Robichaux gets a stick on him. And puck stays in the zone, rolls with it. Over to Robichaux, and coming off the bench there, Harris. Good play. And now in tight. Shot from Ferguson. Knocks Doucette's stick out of his hand. And Bandits trying to get it out. Bartow Kelly holds it in. Nice shot. Doucette's going to hold on to it, though. .943 left to go. And Martin moves that puck back to Greeno, over to McKay. McKay with a shot. Nice glove save there. Held on to by Doucette. 9:36 left to go in the third. And ozone draw for the Wildcats. And off the draw, McKay at the point, trying to get it in deep. His shot blocked, and Greeno on the back check keeps that away from Stewart. Some cutbacks, Greeno has it. And he is wheeling down the side. It looks like Stewart coming in to finish the hit. Greeno cuts back. Nice, another move. Puts that down low for Lonergan. Skips over a stick. And now slapped up the boards by Cameron. Held in by McKay. He throws that down low. Lonergan has some space as he picks up that puck. Moves that down low for Martin. Back to Lonergan. Shot hits the outside the post. In front, Gallant with the shot. Doesn't get enough of that to put that in. And Doucette's going to make the sliding save there. Hold on to it. 8:58 left to go in the third. And off the draw. Grabbed now by Ferguson. Ferguson's shot's going to miss. Keating with it. Battling for it. Chandler has it now. Chandler with over to McLean. McLean moves it up ahead. Young coming in with it. Takes a shot there on Ennis. Rebound knocked away at the point. McLean shot. Ennis with the save. Another rebound. Robichaux knocks it away this time. Chandler moves that down low. Bounces in front. And Bartow Kelly on it. Nice pass up to Robichaux. Robichaux coming in on McLean. Takes a shot. Blocked. Now McLean with it, trying to go the other way. Ferguson lays some body into him. Young with it. Puck knocked away from him. Rolls wheeling with it. And ends up causing Schlender to hit his own teammate Chandler there. Rolls, dodges the hit, but now puck up ahead. Trying to, Young with it. Puck over to Cam, who's trying to get some shots off. Sorry, not Cam, who's Hayes. Hayes trying to get some shots off. Cameron comes in, lays a hit after the whistle, and no call. .754 now left to go in the third period. And some deliberation amongst the refs. Off the draw. Greeno with it. Moves that up top. Robertson with it. Puck coming down low. Shot. Battle saves made. Howard with it. Moves that ahead. Lebucky with that. Over to McLaughlin. And now Greeno up to Martin. Martin tips it. Lets it go in. Lebucky moves that D to D. Puck grab by Smith. Smith up to Cameron. Cameron trying to bump that to the middle. Grab now by McLaughlin. Bank feed. Puck sent back down into the zone. McKay grabs it. Okay, on some cutbacks. Passes that across. Another cutback. Carino still holding on to it. Up ahead to Robichaux. And Karen has it. Camus with it. He knocks that puck free. Coming the other way with it, Ferguson. Ferguson cuts across the top. Shot hits a stick, comes high. Harris down low. Robichaux's going to take that puck away from Harris. Harris holds on to it, though. Rolls with it. Loses it to Ayot. Ayot has it on the boards. Rolls, hits him. Puck thrown across Camus. Picks it up, taking his time. Ahead to O'Coin. O'Coin gets a tip on it. McKay chips that in to the middle of the ice. McKay gets that puck back after the Bandits bank it in. Looking for an option here now over to Robichaux. Robichaux gets to the red line, left side. No option. Passes it to the middle for Rolls. Puck knocked away. Ferguson grabs it in the neutral zone. Stops up. Over to Robichaux. He enters the zone. Drops that for Rolls. Rolls with it. Back to Robichaux. Robichaux over to Ferguson. Shot. Nice save by Doucette. Rebound. Fowler. And he misses the net. Bandits pass that up ahead. Grabbed now by Keating. He steps in to the middle. Shot by Robichaux. Trying to go 5-hole. Doucette with the save. Puck still there. Another shot. Rolls another shot. Doucette with the save. Puck knocked in. Keating with the goal there. 6-4 now. Doucette save after save after save. Couldn't get about the 5th shot. Couldn't get it. And nice job there by the Wildcats. They just kept putting on the pressure and more and more and more pressure. And they get rewarded here. Bandits only sitting on a 2-goal lead now, which is still quite a few goals, but after there's been already 10 goals in this game, 2 seems less and less. And puck sent to the middle, shot from Cameron. Fans on the one-timer, luckily for the Wildcats. Shot, Innes gets enough of it to knock it out. McLean sends that down low. Puck knocked away from Stewart. Martin with it down low. He has that puck, moves that up the wall, skips past Gallant. And now McKay with it to Lonergan, to Martin. Martin to Lonergan, he's wheeling, taking some ice. Over to Gallant, and poked away from him. Luckily, one of the D changing, Bartow Kelly picks it up, sends it into the zone. Under 5 minutes left to go in this one. McLean with it up the side, tipped by Stewart. Bartow Kelly has it, losing that. Grabbed by Robichaux. Robichaux with it. Shot's gonna miss. Robichaux going back after, trying to have it again. Nice hit there from... And puck coming in the middle. Shot from Cameron. Nice save by Innes. Nice hit there by Smith to free up the puck, and good try by Cameron. Out the draw in the D zone. Wildcats get the puck. Shot from Robertson, blocked by Rolls. Rolls trying to slap that out of the zone. He gets it back. Making some moves. His pass blocked by Schlender. Robichaux knocks it ahead. He grabs it down low. Knocked away from him by Lebucky. Lebucky coming down the side with it. Gets around Rolls. Now Chandler has it. And Ferguson falls. Lebucky jumps over him. McKay coming in. Gets that puck knocked away from him. Pushes it up the boards. Robertson with it. That shot coming from hits behind the net. Bounces up for Robichaux now to Greeno. Greeno cut back there. Gets that around Schlender. He's still wheeling with it, taking his ice. Comes in. Makes a move to the middle. Shovels it towards Doucette. Rebound. Gonna get covered up by Doucette. Ozone draw for the Wildcats, and Keating with the shot. I think it was a shot. He did miss the net by a bit. Keating has it again. Trying to go over to Fowler, and almost a breakaway feed there for Burke, but it just skips over his stick. Burke with it, wheeling into the zone. Picks it up, circling with it. Over to Harris, shot tipped high. And now skating into it, McLaughlin dumps it in on goal. Going to be covered up by Doucette. 2:56 left to go in the third. And Wildcats still trailing by 2. Shots 28-25, Wildcats. Bandits lead 6-4. Scoring the fourth goal of the night for the Wildcats, number 2, Connor Keating. For Keating, this will be his that's his second goal of the season, 7th point. Getting the assist for second assist of the game, number 20, Austin Robichaud for Robichaud, 10th assist, 11th point. And also getting an assist for his second assist of the game, number 9, Grady Rolls for Rolls, 7th assist of the season and 12th point. Puck now at the line, Robichaud to Greeno. Puck down low. Martin trips up, and then he trips Hayes. Rolls trying to take it to the net. Grabbed by Ferguson now. 2:20. Ferguson shot. Rebound. Held on to by Doucette. 2:16 now left to go in the third. Timeout called by the Wildcats. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back. Draw won by the Wildcats. Ferguson ripped a shot high. Net is empty. Ayot's going to get that out of the zone. Ferguson recovers it. Skating back to his own ring out line, and he shoots it into his own net. I'm kidding. He doesn't. Up to Martin. Martin trying to bump it to Rolls. And Robichaud offside there. He was already in the zone, grabbed the puck and pulled it in, I guess. But I think that is onside because if you have possession of the puck. But I'm not sure. Maybe someone else was offside. But it's a whistle here. Just under 2 minutes to play in the third period, and it's tight. Off the draw. Puck over. McKay with it. Moves that across to Ferguson. Ferguson moves it into the zone. Martin going after it here. Hits Robertson. Frees the puck up. Battle for it. They're still battling for it here. Ferguson with it now. Up top to McKay. McKay with the shot. And puck comes free. Sent down the ice by the Bandits, and they miss. Icing. 1:27 now left to go in the third. And this is a really tight game. The Bandits do lead by 2 goals, but they are getting outshot by 29-25. But Wildcats could definitely score twice here. 2 shots. That's all. Ferguson steps in and he rips it off the post. That's what I'm talking about. Robichaud back to the point, gets past Greeno. McKay on his horse. He can't beat Camus to the puck. Camus has it down low to the middle. And Ferguson gets back, knocks the puck away. And now he is trying to wheel with it. Keeps getting it knocked away from him. McKay with it. Frees it up for Robichaud. A minute left. Grab now by Greeno. And a yacht with it. Gloves that down. Trying to get a shot. Blocked. Rolls with it. After Martin passes to him, Martin breaks to the middle, trying to get it back to him. And now Robertson pushes Martin's head into the boards, and he's down. And that's definitely a penalty. First of all, Robertson trips Martin. Penalty. And then as they're falling, he finishes his hit anyway. So, probably, definitely, there's no probably about it. Should have been a call. Hopefully Martin's okay there. He's still down. And Martin, I thought he was going to get up for a second. He's still on the ice, but at least he's on his knees now. He's not laying down. So I don't think it's anything to do with his, neck area. I think he just got a little bit of head injury, a little bit of a concussion. And, I mean, I wouldn't say he looks all right, but at least they're able to get him off the ice. He's not skating, but he is gliding. I think it's a good sign. I'm not really sure. The only thing I think it could be is maybe a concussion, because his head did get hit in the boards pretty hard. But I don't think his neck is hurt at all or back, so that's good. Always want to avoid those spinal cord injuries. So I don't think it's one of those, which is a great sign. Now he's on the bench. Trainer's talking to him. So 32 seconds left to go in the game. Wildcats' chances of winning are slowly slipping away. And off the draw, Cummins back to the Wildcats end. McKay with it over to Greeno. Greeno has it. Up ahead to Rolls, and Rolls coming in on a breakaway. And he just gets sent in to do set, and the whistle goes. And I'm surprised that's not a penalty shot. Rolls looks like he is a little bit hurt. Crashes into the post. And nothing called there. I mean, I'm not really sure if it was something. I was just expecting it to be called. Such a high point in the game. 10 seconds left. And Wildcats, unfortunately, are going to lose this one. And that is the end. So, final score of this one is going to be 6-4 Bandits. Wildcats, they were down 5-1. So they had a good comeback, just not quite enough to pull it out, but good try there by the Wildcats. Third star of the game from the Bandits with 2 goals. Number 22, Jackson Camus. Second star of the game from the Wildcats, 2 goals, number 15, Trip Greeno. And first star of the game from the Bandits, 2 goals, number 9, Mattisburg. I'm Alton Hood, Highbund Sports. These two teams play again next week, each a game on the 7th and 8th. For the Wildcats, 2 home games, one against the Bearcats, who are in 9th at 3 on the 7th, and one against the Bombers, who are in 2nd at 3:30 on the 8th. Both home games. Bandits, they're playing 2 home games, one against Western, who's in 11th at 5 p.m. on the 7th, and again on the 8th against the Novas, who are in 2nd at 9:45 a.m. Like I said, all 4 of those games are home. So make sure you tune into Highbund Sports or go catch them live if you want to see them. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. I'm Alton Hood, Highbund Sports.